There are things that you absolutely need to do in order to get back your ex. And today we're here to talk about just that. Thank you for joining us on today's episode of Love Advice TV. I am Coach Steven and this is Coach Samira. And today we are going to talk about the things that you must do to get your ex back. So let's start off with the basics. You need to come correct, guys.
Yep.
Just because it's your ex doesn't mean that you need to just let go and forget about the rules of seduction. You basically need to do the things that you would do with a brand new person. And just because it's your ex and you have a history with this person doesn't negate or, disqualify you from having to do these things. So if, let's say, if you're having a first date, a new first date with your ex rather, come correct. Come ready to put on a show. You know, clean cut, clean shoes, nice pants, ladies, hair done, makeup did, nice dress, nice skirt or pantsuit, whatever you want. You just have to look the part. You know, you gotta bait the reel in order to hook them in and bring them towards you. Seduction 101, guys.
They have to really put in the effort if they're wanting to make, getting their ex back.
Right.
You have to put in the effort. You have to show that you care. Because if you don't show it, then it's just they're not gonna be, seduced by you or attracted to you. You have to really be able to put in the effort and show that you're really doing that.
Right. And listen, guys, beauty's only skin deep. Yeah. You need to have the right kind of attitude. And the right kind of attitude necessary to get your ex back is one that shows growth, development, progress, no stagnation, and just straight up upward mobility. You need to show that things are continuously going to get better for you and your ex, should your ex decide to get back with you. What would you say about that, Sarah?
I would like to agree with that. I want to also add that having confidence is really important when you show that you have a life, when you show that you have things to do, and that they're not the center of your world. I've had a lot of situations where people would make their ex the center of their world, and that's their whole purpose. And yeah, that's great, but what about the rest of your life? You have to be able to have something to do, have something to talk about.
Right.
When you're starting to put an effort, just like the last step we were talking about, you have to be able to have things to talk about so that there's some sort of conversation there. And
Right.
I think it's really important to be able to have that confidence and to showcase that you are growing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, one analogy that I like to draw is that you need to imagine yourself as if you're on this trip. You are in point A and you need to get to point B. And throughout this journey, you make a couple of pit stops. Maybe you pick up a couple hitchhikers, right? They give you some pointers on how to get to point B. And, those hitchhikers are a representation of the people that you meet along that journey, right? And then you suddenly come across your significant other, a love interest, your ex, right? And they are looking at your vehicle, right? How you are getting to point B. They examine your map, right? Your road map, your plan to get to point B.
Do you have enough gas in your car?
You have enough gas in your car. Is your car clean? Yeah. Who are you picking up along the way, etc. Can I jump in this ride with you and get to point B with you? Do I feel safe in your vehicle? Do I feel confident in you as a chauffeur, as a driver to get us to point B? These are the kinds of things that you need to show your ex, that you know where you are and you know where you want to go, and that you have a clear roadmap as to how to get there, and that no matter what, you're going to get there, and that they're just a passenger, but they're your favorite passenger.
That's such a great example.
Yeah.
I really love that. It's really good. It's clear, it's the point. You're really just making it work. I think it's a really great idea to, imagine yourself. What kind of car do you have? How are you driving it? Are you driving it with a good attitude?
Yeah,
it's important.
Exactly. So what are some of the things that you would say a person needs to have checked off on the list when trying to get their ex back? I know we've covered personal appearance, we covered confidence, we covered attitude, we've covered goals, direction. What are some of the things? How about addressing the things that led to the breakup?
The next step, I think, is really important. I think you have to be able to sort out the demons from the past relationship, be able to process everything with that, and also showcase to your partner that you're going to maintain those changes. If you're able to really sort out all the negative things in the past, then that will be able to showcase to your partner. It's really important for them to see that, because then they will be able to see that you have changed. And I think that's something really important in these relationships.
Yeah, and people need to realize that changes aren't supposed to be temporary. It's not that, how do I say, sort of act like a wolf in sheep's clothing and just implement these changes for the purpose of getting your ex back, and then once you get them back, you just throw all those changes out the window and then go back to normal. It doesn't work that way, guys. And if you think that's how it is, and if that's what you intend on doing, then you're not going to succeed. I'm not going to kid you guys. You're not going to succeed if you are only going to make these changes temporary. We're talking about lifestyle changes here, whether it's just your way of looking at things, your way of processing emotions, your way of doing things that you and your ex didn't see eye to eye on. Remember, these are changes that are necessary in order for you to build a future and possibly an entire life with this person. So don't take it lightly, and take it very seriously. Take all the work that's required very seriously, because at the end of the day, guys, it'll pay dividends in the end. You'll get out of it what you decide to put in ultimately. So guys, if you like today's video, please hit the like button below, and don't forget to subscribe. And if you feel like you're in need of one-on-one coaching, please click the link below withmyexagain.com/coaching to book your session today. Till next time, guys, take it easy.
Bye.